Let's take it to some American news now, and while Arazi may have blown out in the Kentucky Derby, the Triple Crown marches on, the uniquely closely positioned series of races, all three of their classics taking place in the space of 5 weeks in the summer. Last week's race was the Preakness Stakes, run over a mile, 1.5 furlongs as ever at Pimlico Racecourse at Baltimore in Maryland. But first, let's reprise what happened at Churchill Downs.
On the walkover from the barn to the paddock, Arazi was the center of attention, just as he'd been in the days leading up to the Derby. As the starting gate opened, Lil E.T. broke smartly, but was quickly taken under a snug hold by Pat Day. Snappy Landing, Devil Is Due, Pine Bluff, and from the extreme outside, Dance Floor charged up to contest the early pace. Arazi started from post 17 and was allowed to settle into stride in the back of the pack while having plenty of dirt kicked in his face. Pat Valenzuela steered the colt closer to the inside as the field moved by the stands the first time. As they headed for the first turn, Snappy Landing led, with Dance Floor and Pine Bluff hung out wide. Casual Eyes was only a length and a half back. Lily T was 12th, and Arazi was 17th in the 18-horse field. On the backstretch, Casual Eyes had settled nicely as Dance Floor moved to the lead and Pine Bluff began advancing. At this point, Arazi still had only one horse behind him when he began a move that would eventually take him past 15 horses. Some observers would later contend that Valenzuela moved his horse too soon. However, it's clear at this point that Arazi was passing horses with relative ease, including number 7, Lil E.T. in the orange silks. Sensing the urgency at hand, Pat Day began to ask Lil E.T. in earnest, and instantly he was on the move. As the field began to exit the turn and approach the quarter pole, Dance Floor still led as Arazi and Casual Eyes closed in. On the rail, Pine Bluff was finished, and Lil E.T. loomed boldly as he was taken well outside. At the top of the stretch, Arazi was cracked with a right-handed whip twice, and it was quickly clear that he was through. Casual Eyes took the lead away from Dance Floor, but only momentarily as he was passed by Lil E.T., who responded to strong left-handed urging. At the finish, it was Lil E.T. winning by a length over Casual Eyes. Dance Floor was 3 lengths further back in third, followed by Conte de Savoia and Pine Bluff. Arazi wound up 8th and was followed by My Luck Runs North and Technology. With the exception of Arazi, all horses we've designated in this freeze frame run in Baltimore today.
The weather vane at Pimlico was still. There was a fine mist in the air after overnight rains, but the feeling was there nonetheless that this is the day. This is Preakness Day, the biggest day in Maryland sports in any year. Preakness Day. The blanket's ready, the blanket of black-eyed Susans, the state flower that will grace the shoulders of today's winner. It's Preakness Day. This is the 117th running, and with today's field, it just might be the most exciting of all. Crowd in the infield behind, crowd in the grandstand on the left of your screen. Let's take a look now at the horses as they enter the post-parade. Number 1, Agincourt. He won the Belmont Futurity last September, but has tailed off since then. Trader Nick Zito won a smashing victory on this track a week ago today with Strike the Gold. Number 2 we'll look at is Technology. His inside post position should be perfect for this speed merchant. He was second choice in the Derby, remember, but finished 10th after a bad trip. Jockey Jerry Bailey trying to win his second Preakness in a row. Number 3 will be Conte de Savoia. He should be flying down the stretch from the rear. Question is whether he can pass all the horses in front of him. He's been close, but hasn't won since breaking his maiden last December. He's won for 11. Pine Bluff, number 4, remember, is the favored choice in the betting at the moment, despite his 5th place Derby finish. Wayne Lucas trains number 5, Big Sur, a talented but very unpredictable colt who baffled both the trainer and the owner, Bill Young. Mike Smith down from New York to ride. Careful Gesture, number 6, is the dream come true for Ray Dixon and his wife. He was the only foal, remember, produced by his little-known sire in the year of Careful Gesture's birth, but he won the Tampa Bay Derby. It's a come-from-behind runner. Like Careful Gesture, My Luck Runs North, number 7, is a long shot from the Florida circuit. Surprise winner of the Lexington Stakes at Keeneland, but 9th in the Derby. Edgar Prado, a local rider, gets his first Preakness mount. And now, Casual Lies, number 8, Cinderella Story of the Year. Purchased for $7,500, third in the Santa Anita Derby, a most impressive second in the Kentucky Derby. With Gary Stevens up, he has a real chance to win here. Behold now Lil E.T., the current king, number 9, the foal who struggled for life 41 miles from here, returning as the handsome Kentucky Derby winner. Can he go on to a Triple Crown with Hat Day aboard at 4-1? It could happen today and at Belmont. Local oil man Henry Rosenberg entered Dash for Dottie, number 10, really as a tribute to his wife, for whom the horse is named, and his mother, who died at age 92 just last month. It's a sentimental journey. Looking for a real long shot, we'll try number 11. Fortune's Gone. He finally arrived here the night before last after they couldn't find him for a couple of days, owned by a doctor from the island of Curacao. He's never won a stakes. The Canadian challenger, Ali D, number 12, fast as lightning. Still a bit wet behind the ears, maybe. Only raced 4 times, never been around 2 turns, but he has Craig Perrette. Speakerphone, number 13, is a serious local challenge, really. He has won stakes races here, going both long and short, full of speed, may lead the race if he can get there from his terrible post position. And rounding out the field, Dance Floor, Hammer's horse. Trader Wayne Lucas hates the post position, but still thinks, well, his colt has a chance. And there he is.
Let's take a look at some of the particulars for this race, the 117th running of the Preakness. The purse is nearly $750,000. The winner gets about make it $485,000. The distance is 1 mile and 3/16. That's a 1/16th of a mile, or about 110 yards shorter than the Kentucky Derby. The track is listed as good. It rained last night, but it's been playing closer to fast. The temperature is in the low 60s and it's overcast, and there's a light wind out of the east at 7 miles per hour.
Okay, well, the blanket will be waiting soon, the blanket of Black-Eyed Susan, and some people don't like us to say this. They say you're breaking the illusion, but facts are facts. These are not Black-Eyed Susans. They bloom in July and August, and they are the state flower. So now, however, they have to take yellow daisies, and as you saw, to paint the middles of them black. Anybody will settle for that blanket, though.
4 minutes to post time. The Preakness at Pimlico coming up. Here are the odds now. Agincourt from the inside at 70-1. Technology holding at 6-1. Conte de Savoia at 10-1. Pine Bluff, 5th in the Derby, is the favorite. He is 7-2 with about $20,000 more bet on him than on Lil E.T. Careful Gesture at 60-1. My Luck Runs North at 30-1. Casual Lies right now is the 3rd choice at 5-1. Lil E.T. has dropped from 9-2 now to 4-1. Dash for Dottie is 40-1. Number 11 is a long shot, as Fortune's Gone is 70-1 at the moment. Ali D, the Canadian import, is 5-1. Speakerphone, the local horse, 17-1. Dance Floor, who is 33-1 in Louisville, is 9-1 here today.
The Derby winner, Lil E.T. Smile on Pat Day's face. The only gelding in the field is Dash for Dottie. Here's Fortune's Gone with the green blinkers. Let's take a look at Ali D with Craig Perrette. Well behaved, lightly raced, well regarded. Almost 2 minutes for the horses who've been waiting. Technology seems to be okay, though. Speakerphone. And Dance Floor, the 14th load. All 3-year-olds, all carry 126 pounds. And they're off. And the Derby winner, Lil E.T., broke cleanly and sharply, but on the inside, Big Sur shows the early foot. Out the middle of the racetrack, Speakerphone along with Ali D. Those 3 across the track early. Then behind them, Dance Floor with Fortune's Gone. Past the stands for the first time, and it's Speakerphone taking them into the clubhouse turn in front by 2. Big Sur on the inside second. Ali D on the outside moves up a bit, and Big Sur's back into 3rd. Dance Floor is 4th at this point. 2.5 off the leaders. Then Casualize. Technology along the inside is 6th at this point. Fortune's Gone is 7th. Pine Bluff in good position, 8th. Lily T, the Derby winner, 9th at this point. Ponte de Savoia is 10th. Then Agincourt, Careful Gesture. On the outside, Dash for Dottie, and My Luck Runs North, 14th and last. The half in 46 and 1. And Speakerphone on the local track continues to show the way by 2. Alley Deed is in 2nd position. Big Sur along the inside right there, 3rd. Then between horses, Technology. Now Dance Floor with a quick move. And Pine Bluff is moving up on the outside. Now he's 5th. Casualize back to 6th. The Derby winner, Lily T, is 7th. Around the far turn, Alley D takes the lead. Dance Floor on the outside. Pine Bluff is in gear. Speakerphone dropping back after early quick traction. Coming now to the quarter pole. Alley D leads it. On the outside, here comes Dance Floor to challenge. Middle of the racetrack, Pine Bluff is charging up to the leaders. And down the stretch they come. At the rail, Alley D. Pine Bluff on the outside. Dance Floor next. Middle of the track, Lily T is closing. Casualize at the rail. 70 yards to go. Pine Bluff on the outside. Up to win it by 3/4 of a length. Alley D 2nd. Casualize 3rd. Dance Floor 4th. And 5th under the wire, Lily T. We will not have a Triple Crown winner this year, but Pine Bluff redeems himself. And Chris McCarron, who won the Preakness with Ali Sheba, gets home today in 1:55 and 3, a slow Preakness.
John and Anthony, congratulations. You've won the Preakness.
Thank you, Jim. Good race. Good horse, ran a good race.
He sure had a good race. Tell Tom Bohannon our congratulations, too. And there is Pine Bluff, the horse that Craig Perrette took off. Jockeys do make mistakes, and they make them, it seems, rather frequently. Chris McCarron coming back to win the Preakness again. He won, of course, with Ali Sheba.
Basically what it boiled down to, it was the proven consistency that wore down the potential brilliance in the stretch. Ali Deed from that outside post really showed that he was worth all that advanced publicity. This is a horse that is really serious quality. He gave it his all. It was his first time really to have an effective race around 2 turns where he really got something out of it, and he's just getting a little bit late here. And Pine Bluff just has his head down and keeps running his race right here.
Okay, Chauncey, so a field of 14 went postward, and here's the way they wound up. Pine Bluff wins it by 3/4 of a length. Ali Deed 2nd, Casualize was 3rd, and we'll look forward to all of them continuing on to the Belmont, assuming they come out of this one in good shape.